What's good with you folks? This is Ray Davis coming to you with the truth. This is I Need a Mic podcast where I will be discussing mental health struggles I battle with just like you. Let's talk about it's a tagline I'll use. It's to say enough is enough. Give me my damn mic. I'm tired. I'm trying my going through. What's up with y'all? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? So before I get started with tonight's episode, I put a content warning. Content warning. If there's anything I have or has said in previous episodes that had offended you or anyone you have shared any episode with, I'd like to apologize. I'd like to also remind you, I'm not condoning what I said on my podcast. I'm real, I'm authentic, and I'm a warrior. I'm no longer censored, I'm no longer limited, I'm no longer silent. Mental health will censor you. Mental illness will limit you. And mental emotions will silence you. Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? How everybody is doing? Hope everybody's out there doing good and being safe. Oh man, too much. Too much passing. Too much passing going on. Right? Like too many people are passing away. Too many people are losing their lives. It's just too much, right? A lot of what's just going on. So, tonight's episode is going to be an interesting one. I can only hope it would relate to whatever it is you have going on in your life right now, and or someone who's very close to you. So so the title of tonight's episode is how can I support you after an traumatized experience? So um when did you first experience an a situation that was very traumatizing? Were you too little to remember? Were you young enough to remember? Were you in your current age and you would like to keep it private? Have you ever felt like you would love to forget about it and move on with your life? If you had or have someone in your life, how can they support you after your traumatizing experience? So in this episode, I will be discussing what can you do to support someone after they had a traumatizing experience. I do have a new poem with this episode as well. Um, it's been a minute since I've really been honest. I mean, I'm honest all the time on this podcast. Excuse me. I'm honest all the time on this podcast, so there's never a there's never an episode where I'm not too honest. I knew this episode was gonna take a little bit of time, energy, emotional, and mental capacity. And the reason why that is because I very much remember my traumatizing experience. I was young enough to know I was too little for it to happen to me. And I would like to very much keep it private. And I will also be breaking down the terms of emotional support and how it is related to your mental health. Whew, man. Oh my gosh. Nah. Like I said, I knew this was gonna be interesting. And emotionally, I'm already feeling it. Um mentally, it's like just get through it, right? Just get through it. So getting through it, right? This is my way of getting through it. So the meeting of post traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, is a mental health condition that's caused by an extremely stressful or terrifying event, either being part of it or witnessing it. Symptoms may include flashbacks, nightmares, severe anxiety, and uncontrollable thoughts about the event. Mm. Now, y'all know I'm not too shy on opening up on this podcast. I'm shy to open up in person, but not on this podcast. So I've experienced the majority of these symptoms, and I can say I hate it with a passion. I stutter because of my traumatized experience. So in case you was wondering, what can you do to support my speech impairment? There's a lot of things that you can do, but I want I wanted to only just, give you two of the main important ones to me. Help me calm down. I get nervous when I'm trying to finish a sentence because I'm thinking you want me to finish the conversation. Help me finish a sentence. Sometimes I know what I want to say, and sometimes it's hard for me to say it, and sometimes it's not. So usually I can say or remember the words very easily, and sometimes I can't. I don't have this problem when I'm performing. I can't explain it like how I'm explaining it now. I can only hope you will understand. For adults and children, it's nothing to be teased about. You won't or may never know why a person stutters because of your teasing. Hmm. I'm just being honest. Just being honest. I mean, this is if you're new to this podcast, welcome, welcome. I have been networking. I actually did some networking earlier today, and it it feels good when someone asks, "What do you do?" Like, a show or, you know, and I say, "Yeah, I have a podcast." When they ask specifically, um, what type of podcast, do I do or what do I talk about? I, of course, would say mental health, emotional health, mental struggles, emotional struggles, awareness, like really wanting to put it out there that somebody is willing enough to talk about the things that it's hard for a lot of people my generation and younger and older. It's hard for some of us to talk about it, right? But the tagline is let's talk about it, you know? So I would like to break down various ways of how you can truly support someone after they have gone through a traumatizing experience. I won't be interpreting these terms in Ray's way. I would have loved to write something funny in this episode, but I'm being very emotionally serious in this episode. So, emotional support. Emotional support involves providing care and concern to someone, offering offering empathy, comfort, and acceptance, which can be crucial for managing mental health issues and building strong relationships. Oh, yeah, that is true. That is very much true. Oh my gosh. So verbal, nonverbal, emotional support can be expressed through words, actions, and present. That is really true. Really true. I've learned recently just on my mental health journey that you can talk that talk, but are you truly about that walk? If you're about that walk, then show me. If you're about that talk, then believe in it. Just not for me, but believe in yourself of what it is that you're saying. Feel what it is that you're saying. First and foremost, be really for real. Like I would say be like intimate just with yourself first before you can understand that you could do it to other people outside yourself. So, reassurance and validation, offering comfort and letting someone know they are understood and accepted. Active listening. All right, now, for people who don't like to listen, for people for people who have a hard time listening in general, or who would rather just tune you out and focus on what it is that they're doing, pay attention to how you impact somebody else. When especially when they want to really talk to you. When someone really want to talk to you and they're like, "Hey, huh, I want to stop you in your tracks." Why? I want to really talk to you and you listen. Okay. So listen. Pay attention to someone's feelings and experiences without without judging or interrupting. Next one. Oh, this is getting good, right? Empathy. Uh, Empathy. Understanding and sharing the feelings of another person. The reason why I looked at it sideways is because this used to be me all completely. Like I was um very empathetic, if I'm saying it right. If I'm not, please correct me later. But I was always someone understanding someone else's feelings and sharing the feelings or of another person. After a while, it was just like, okay, I'm tired of understanding. And it was because how is it I can, how is it I have this quality, but this quality is not presented back to me. And that's why I say that your presence, your present mean a lot to some people who are really struggling. Really struggling just to say, okay, I'm okay having people in my life. Now, I'm like, and of course, once again, this podcast is just about my struggles and what I have and still very much dealing with. And the reason why I'm expressing these struggles is because I'm hoping what I have experienced and still is experiencing and still is working on to overcome and or struggle to overcome, it will help you to understand that you are not alone. And these are the things that I wish I would have helped my sister out with. So, next one. Once again, for the new people, this podcast is dedicated to one of my little sisters who had passed away from suicide some years ago. And after she had passed away, um I decided to really go deep in with my poetry, but also I wanted to do more. And I was like, there's something else that can be done. Excuse me. There's something else that can be done. Like I was like, don't get me wrong, my poetry is cool. Like I was going to be okay with just doing my poetry. But something else in me was like, no, Ray, do more. So encouragement. Encouragement is to motivate and support someone through some difficult times. Motivating and supporting. Encouragement is so easy to give, and that's just encouragement. But supporting it I'm starting to experience that support is the hardest thing to receive. Even when you do respectfully ask, it is so hard to receive because I can motivate myself all day long without the encouragement. But we talking about support. It's very hard to receive it, but people is forever willing to express it. But it's like, please do more than just view some things, or please do more than just view a story, view a posting. Or view a story, or view a post, view a reel, view a profile. There's so much more that you can just do. It's like how it's like how it don't take your finger um it don't take that your finger too long to click on something just to say I want to view something, right? Or to click on an app and say, "Ooh, someone just post something up. I'm gonna look and see what it is that they post up." Okay, can you do more than just view something sometimes? But that is hard to ask for when sometimes people do show you all of what they are willing to do for you. So, encouragement and, of course, to motivate, I can do that all on my own. But support, that's hard to do on your own when you have a circle, or you have, you know, some sort of a village. So, creating a safe space is providing a place where someone feels comfortable expressing their emotions without fear of judgment. Man, that's another hard one. That's another hard one because as soon as you feel comfortable expressing yourself because you feel that there was no fear of judgment, judgment pops up and the place just stops being safe. So it's important to create a safe space for someone who would like to be comfortable, who would like to remember what it's like to be comfortable. Like, it took me a minute to really be comfortable with people again. And now knowing what I know, um, maybe, not maybe one day, but one day I'll explain what it is I'm talking about. But I guess I could say a little bit of something. Um, I was comfortable at one point, um, really reciting my, um, my adult content poetry. And after a while, um, the space where I was sharing, the space where I gained some sort of comfort and just being comfortable, right? be in my own skin. Like I get to finally be in my own skin somewhere, right? Nah. Sometimes you being comfortable gets hovered over you, and that is a sort of judgment. So that fear comes back, and the judgment, you learn the hard way that the judgment is always going to be there. So it's like, okay, well, what can I do to help prevent this uh this type of emotion? And it's just me just talking to myself, like, what can I do to help prevent this emotion? So I'm back to um just being very sensory. And it sucks because like it's like I just said in my intro, like mental health will censor you. But damn it, it shouldn't have it I shouldn't have not, or I shouldn't be going back to that feeling, like to that emotion. I shouldn't be scared, right? I shouldn't I shouldn't be I shouldn't be experiencing any more judgment and fear. But shit, the show doesn't stop the other people, right? It show doesn't stop the other people on the side of the tracks. So, um, I guess it was needed for me to get that off my chest. I just hate it because it took me so freaking long to open up. But it happens so quickly just to shut off again, you know? So I'm just, that's just what, that's just a little something of just what I've been dealing with as of lately and wanting to overcome. Emotionally, I'm still very upset. I I I don't want anger to set in, but damn it, I'm feeling it and I don't want it to happen. But some part of it may happen. I'm not going to say it's not going to happen. Like, yo, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm pissed off. Like, safe space is not fucking created. No motherfucking where. And I'm just like, when can safe space be created? The only time I feel like safe space can be created is when I'm the one doing the creating. When I'm the one saying, hey, come over here. We have adult content, urban poetry over here. Everyone and anyone is welcome. Whatever you've been wanting to recite, whatever you've been wanting to express, bring that ass over here. Because Ray don't give a fuck. You're expressing how you feel and whatever has been heavy on your heart. But I can't receive the same in return. So I just have to be the one to create the safe space. So next one. Next one is sorry. Next one is mental health. So in case you're wondering, if you do know the meaning of mental health, hey, cool. But this is for this is for the people who know of it but don't know it. So mental health is emotional support, can help individuals cope with stress, anxiety, depression, and other mental health challenges. Man, Like, I'ma go back in on it. Creating that safe space was helping my mental health challenges. It really was. Like, it really freaking was. But me being comfortable has really allowed the presence of judgment and fear to come back in. But it's like it shouldn't have had to, but it did. And it did. I would love to say I will work on this. I will work on my fear. I will work on not caring what judgment is. But it lets it in so many ways, if you agree with me, then agree with me, you know. If not, then I'm not worried about it. But um being comfortable, you know, creating that safe space. Yes, it does help with the mental health challenges because it's like finally I get to show up authentically me without nothing to have to worry about when I go home. It's like how I said when we look in the mirror, only we can, you know, clean it how we know it should be cleaning. How it should be cleaned. I'm sorry. How it should be cleaned, meaning everything what we struggle with is going to be on that mirror, right? Everything of what we're having a hard time to overcome is going to be on that mirror. And the only cleaning solution we have is to overcome them all. This is something fear and judgment is like, to me, it's back on the mirror. It's like, I just fucking clicked that off, man. I just clicked that off my mirror. But, sometimes it's not, sometimes some people just need to really be aware of their own awareness with the things that they say, the impact that they put upon someone with the things that they say. But a lot of people don't really acknowledge that, you know, that their own shit smells and it's not a good feeling or it's not a good smell. And what's not a good feeling is knowing that you're the one who may only smell it, meaning you're the only one who may experience someone judging you, someone put that judge on you so freaking much. It it not only don't create a safe space, but it very much puts you back in that box. That is like, wait, hold the fuck on, man. I just got out this fucking box and you telling me I'm back in it? So y'all gotta just be careful, man. Like, really just be careful and understand the impact that you put upon other people. So, relationship building is next. And that is along with what I was just saying. Funny, right? I swear. I did not mean to put these in order, but I did. And I'm just talking. I'm talking my talk, right? Because I know I could walk my walk. So, strong relationships are built on emotional support where individuals feel valued and cared for. I feel I feel valued by individual people, but it's hard to it's hard to really read if you are being careful. Or it's hard to read that you're being valued, but you're only being careful. It could go both ways or either or. So, huh. So social connections. Feeling connected to others can improve overall well being and reduce feelings of being alone. Like, I feel so freaking, like, just, I still somewhat feel alone. I still somewhat have the hardest time to even say to myself, Ray, we're good. Ray, we have nothing to worry about. Shit, man. Everything of what I thought is now come back. And it's like, man, I'm back to feeling alone. I'm back to feeling like, okay, is there another urban poet? Matter of fact, is there an urban open mic out there where I can just fucking be myself, be comfortable without no fear of judgment, without feeling like I'm still alone? Can I just get home after I recite some straight up adult content and say to myself in the mirror, Ray, we said something that somebody else was feeling, somebody else relate to. Ray, we good. Shit, man. It's like I like I said, I'm pissed off. But being pissed off is not being angry. Being pissed off is not being tremendously upset. So being pissed off is something that it's like a feeling that will come and go. When I am talking about it. If I wasn't talking about it, yeah, it would definitely would eat me up. But I'm talking about it. So coping with difficult times. Having someone to lean on during challenging situations can make a significant difference in how people cope. I thought I was there. It's like I'm not at the finish line yet because I know I still got some walking to do. I'm still very much walking in my great steps. But damn, man. Why did I just have to step in the mud 1 foot at a time? So all I can say is I would love to work on it. I'm just I don't know if it will happen and I don't know when it will happen. All I can say is I have to create a safe space first in order for me to feel okay. There's no fear. There's no judgment. People can cope here. There's going to be some social connections here. You're not going to be feeling alone. So having someone to lean on does help out a lot. I wish there was more people that I can count on my hands that I can lean on. But respectfully, I don't have a lot of people I can count on my hands for a guaranteed fact that I can lean on while I'm trying to find some sort of coping. Because I know I'm going to need to cope with just the nonsense of what I am dealing with right now. And yeah, it is some nonsense because it's like I feel like sometimes Let a person acknowledge their audience, or let a person read a room and let them make their own assessment on how they feel that they should perform. It's hard to do that when people in general hover judgment over you, that it brings in the fear in you, and you know, instead of you stepping in, you step out. And that's where I'm at emotionally. I was stepping in. Now I'm back to stepping back out. So next one. Let's get to the next one, right? So I cope with all of these terms with my poetry now. I never explained why my poetry theme has changed. So I never saw myself as an urban poet. Once I've learned the definition, which is an urban poet, sorry, an an urban poet is a poet who whose work is deeply rooted in and explores the themes of realities of urban life, often focusing on the complex, complex complexities of city of the city living. Man, that is very true. That is very true. Really do. I really do write my poetry that is deeply rooted and explore the themes of realities of urban life. So, let me get to this poem. So, this poem is titled Hey Lady. And I will, of course, explain it afterwards. So, hey lady, when were you going to speak to me? When were you going to look at me like how you used to? Were you trying to forget about me like how them other ones did you? Were you going to let anger speak for you? So you treat me like the sun, like how Agatha did little Nikki. Keep that green witch away from me. I'm Lady Love. I have the confidence death can't see. Hey Lady Love, do you see Ray the way Ray should be seen? Or do you only see your insecurities to trap someone into saying things they don't mean? That's the shit I hate, but you have the nerve to put love in front of things that are not satisfying you, while your tangled web of deceit is killing me. I had to put a stop to things that would make me sick mentally. So emotionally, I can feel the things. I can feel the things that the deja vu is showing me. Lady Love, you're not dead to me. I just can't trust you enough to ignore things when they are speaking to me. I refuse to see I refuse to see you when so many things I put on a back burner because of a woman thinks it's my love will set her free. I wasn't free when you took advantage of little me. I wasn't free when you allowed her to have more punches than three. I wasn't free when I thought the third charm was meant to be with me. I'm still, I'm still not free when I stutter because of my anxiety and overthinking. The only time I feel like I'm free is when someone rejects me. So, you're not dead to me. I just refuse to give you all of me. Hope y'all liked it. Hope y'all like it. I really do. Really do. So, the poem, Hey Lady, is another conversation with love and why I won't allow myself to find love again. I am tremendously hurt by the experiences I have dealt with in the last 32 years. I am still forgiving myself and on the journey of forgiveness. I'm trying my best to overcome this hard, wrenching struggle. But that is all I've been doing. Trying. Trying to forget, trying to forgive, trying to be happy. Trying not to be sad. Trying not to cry my ass to sleep every night. Trying to speak. Trying to open up. Trying to give a real smile. Trying to find more reasons to smile. That's all I've been doing. That's all. That's all I've been doing. One of the hardest steps into the healing journey is having hope, doing the do's. When your do's disappoint you. Man, before one of my uncles passed away, he said, Ray, don't be dependent on people when all they're gonna do is disappoint you. Sometimes I feel like sometimes I feel like I don't have all these terms of emotional support. Reading them out loud, I can say, the support comes from the support comes from individually, but never in a group. Let me say that again for somebody who just needs to hear it again. Because what you're not doing, what you're not doing, you have no idea. All you doing is adding more harm than you ever, ever impacting anything good. I swear sometimes I say to myself, this journey sucks ass, man. It does. But I refuse to give up. Even though I may not receive emotional support the way I feel like I want to give it, the way I know I have gave it. But damn it, you're lucky I'm not giving up. You're just lucky. I can't even say you're blessed. You're just lucky. I'm not giving up. So let me go blow my nose. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. I just needed to get this out. I did. And I always say this podcast has helped me heal in so many ways. In so many ways. I feel like this is the only place I can be comfortable in, the only place I won't have judgment in, the only place I won't feel any fear in. This is the safe place that I am creating. Not only for myself, but also for you too. This is a safe space I wish I would have created for my sister. I can only hope this will, like I said, touch somebody else out there who has dealt with something like this, or who is dealing with something like this, who has so much freaking trauma. Sometimes not therapy will always help you overcome it, but it is the first step to take. And I am so blessed that I made that first step. But damn it, I'm still very much struggling. So I'm just here. I'm just here until I'm not. But I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna give up. So let me get to this closeout quote. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Okay. Get to this closeout quote, right? Alright. Alright. Closeout quote. Don't know who said this, but whoever did, thank you. You can't control anyone's actions. Loyalty isn't something you can force. It comes from the heart, a true reflection of someone's character. Real loyalty doesn't need to be demanded. It's freely given by those who genuinely care and value the bond they share. Let me say again, for someone who's annoying the hell out of me right now, who ain't even acknowledging or being aware of their own nonsense, is impacting someone who's still very much struggling. You can't control anyone's actions. Loyalty isn't something you can force. It comes from the heart, a true reflection of someone's character. Real loyalty doesn't need to be demanded. It's freely given by those who genuinely care and value the bond they share. So now you have heard me speak some truth. This is my way of passing the mic to you. I hope my courage, will, and drive motivate you. Y'all take care, stay safe, and if you have any kids, please kiss them babies every day.